Do you want more customers, but you don't want to come across as pushy or salesy? Well, stick around because we have 5 ways for you to get more customers without being salesy so you can grow your business. Let's go. Now, like many entrepreneurs and business owners, you want your business to grow. You believe in your product and the transformation that it can offer your customers. So, why does sell have to feel like such a dirty 4 letter word? Well, my friend, I have good news for you. You can increase sales and sleep well at night. You can even have customers tell you thank you after they hand you their money. I've seen it multiple times. So continue watching this video and you'll discover 5 ways that you can serve, not sell your customers and generously grow your business. So why did sell become a dirty 4 letter word in the first place? Well, a couple of years ago, a new shirt store was opening in the mall near my home. It's called Untuck It. And it's a whole brand about wearing button-up shirts that are specifically designed to be worn untucked. And they combine it with kind of a Nantucket vibe. Now, this is not a shirt from Untuck, and you'll find out why in just a moment. But for months, they spent thousands of dollars showing me and others targeted Facebook ads about their shirts before the store even opened in my town. I wanted to wear their shirt from day one. They looked awesome. I couldn't wait for the doors of the store to open so that I could try one on and walk out with a bag of their shirts. Think about that. Before the store even opens, I want to hand them my money for their shirts. Essentially, after seeing just a few ads, I had sold myself on their shirts. They almost did nothing before they opened their doors. However, they had a fatal flaw. Untuck It made a fatal flaw the very first time that I walked in there, and I haven't been back since, quite honestly. Instead of serving their customers, their store experience was based around selling to customers. Now, you might be saying, Scott, I want to increase sales. Of course, every business wants to increase sales. That's a no-brainer. But there's a difference between selling to customers and serving your customers. And Untuck It, from the moment I walked in, they wanted to sell to me. They didn't want to serve me. Literally, the second I walked in the store, a sales rep asked me my size, which I didn't quite know yet because this was a new store and I had never worn any of their clothes. I needed to try them on. I'm kind of in between sizes most of the time. I'm a bigger guy, so I got to figure out where the sizes fall. And so I told her, hey, look, I'm just browsing. Thanks for asking, but I'm just going to browse and find something I like. I like to find styles first and then see if they have it in my size. The sales rep continued to follow me through the store, like maybe 5 feet behind me. Not even social distancing. I mean, it wasn't a thing then, but not even giving me my space. She's pointing out which shirts are the hide items and which shirts she thought I would look good in. Honestly, lady, we just met. I don't care what you think I look good in, all right? I want to figure this out for myself. And apparently you have expensive taste, woman, so please give me some space. She did not. I wanted to buy a shirt, so I picked out a couple and I went in the fitting room to try them on. As I'm in the fitting room, within a minute, the sales rep handed over a couple more shirts into my fitting room over the door. At that point, the line was crossed. I put my own shirt back on and walked out of the fitting room, and I mostly kindly told the sales rep I wasn't interested and walked out of the store. Now, let's backtrack for a second. I walked into that store already knowing I wanted to buy multiple shirts. I only needed to figure out which size and style of shirt I was buying. But because their customer experience was so hell-bent on selling to me instead of just serving me, I walked out spending $0 with that store, and I will never spend money at Untuck It ever because of the way they sell instead of serve their customers. You don't want to make this mistake, and you can learn from it. Untuck It was selling to me extremely hard, and I hated it. And that's tragic because when I walked in there, I had already decided to buy a shirt, remember? And the way they were trying to sell to me actually led me to not buy. They actually decreased sales that day by trying to sell to me. Nobody wants to feel like they're being sold to. However, if you're going to stay in business, you must have sales, definitely. Sales are the lifeblood of your business. So, what do? You don't want to get all salesy with your customers, but you do want to increase sales. How do we solve this problem? Great question. And we have a 5-step process I'm going to show you right now. First of all, get this mindset in your head. You want to serve, not sell your customers. So is it possible to grow your sales without being salesy? Absolutely. Way number one, connect with your ideal customers. Discover who your dream customers are and what they want. The better you know who your ideal customer is, the easier it will be to connect with them quickly and without annoying them or anyone else along the way. So a couple questions to consider. You want to consider, who is my ideal customer? Where do they hang out? And what is their mindset and demographics? All right, step 2, listen for the problems and desires of your ideal customer. Once you know who your ideal customer is, do not sell to them. Don't do it. Instead, learn more about them so you can be better able to help them. Consider what your ideal customer wants, the problem or pain that they suffer with, and what keeps your customer up at night. Step 3, now it's time to build trust with your ideal customer through empathy and education. Now that you've connected with your ideal customer and you know what their problems are, you know what their desires are, it's time to build a strong relationship with them. So to do that, consider showing empathy for their problem to connect deeply. Let them know that you understand how they feel in this moment. And also educate them with a quick win to show credibility. So untuck it. And when I walked in, they could have said, "Hey, look, we know we're new. Feel free, check us out. Look at our shirts. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. We don't want you to feel overwhelmed." Hey, thank you. That's awesome. That's all I wanted. It's a little bit of space. They didn't do that though. And then if there's a couple differences in styles of shirts, quickly educate me. Say, hey, this is for, if you're going to be outside more in the heat, and this is for if you're kind of relaxing by the, by the pool or whatever. Just some quick key differences to help me self-guide myself in the right direction and then back off. So you want to show empathy for them, their problem, to connect deeply. You want to educate them quickly to show credibility, but do not sell them anything. Simply serve your customer where they're at right now. Now, step 4, invite your customer to transform with your solution. Okay, here's the fun part. Now that we've connected with our ideal customer about their desires and challenges, it's time to help them overcome. You're not pushing your product on them, no, but you are serving them by helping them solve their problems. Somebody has come to you because they have a problem. They've walked in your store, they've landed on your website, they've called you on the phone because they have a problem that they want you to help them solve. Up until now, you've been listening and serving them in smaller ways to help their lives. Now, this is no different in step 4, except there's a price tag attached. So consider telling your customer what a successful outcome can look like for them when they work with you. And share the specific benefits of your solution relevant to overcoming their pain. Tell your customer exactly what they need to do to get your solution. Do they need to schedule a call? Do they need to, buy now? Hit that buy now button. Do they need to go to the register? Do they need to submit an application? What's that very first key step that a customer needs to do to get started working with you? And also consider focus on their transformation more than your product. Focus on their transformation more than your product. Don't talk about your product. Talk about how your customer will live a better life and feel better about their life with your product. Transformation is key. Sell futures, not features, as a friend Mike Killen would say. In step 5, respect them enough to move on. Some people will say yes. They'll be excited to say yes to you and hand over their hard-earned cash. Others will say no, or maybe nothing at all. And both are okay. The goal isn't to force somebody to buy something they're not wanting to buy right now. Remember, we're here to serve, not sell. If someone rejects your offer today, you want to respect that because they may still want to buy from you in the future. And if you don't respect their no today, then you will not get their yes tomorrow. So consider including a deadline to encourage a thoughtful answer today, and share stories of the success that others have gotten. Help your ideal customer kind of get over the fence to say yes or no, but kind of nudge them to make a decision. And understand that receiving a no with understanding, not shame. There's no shame in receiving a no. You don't want your customer to have to feel any kind of guilt or shame for saying no. You want to understand their no and respect their no. And have a plan in place to continue serving your ideal customer at scale through other free avenues. If somebody says no today, that's fine. But you already have their attention. You already have their interests. You've already built some type of relationship with them. So leverage that in a scalable way to keep the conversation going over time so that they will come to you when they want you. Now, when you make this shift from selling to serving, it's going to take some time in the beginning. However, once you and your business fully embrace serve, not sell, your business will rapidly attract more of the right customers. Your new customers will love your company more than you can imagine. In addition, you can expect your business to enjoy these benefits. You're going to connect with more of the right customers faster. You're going to become more in tune with what your customers want. You're going to create products that serve your customers better. And you're going to build a business that people love to tell their friends about. Sounds pretty great, huh? So, one more time. Connect with your ideal customers. Listen for their problems and desires. Build trust through empathy and education. Invite them to transform with your solution. And respect them enough to move on if they say no. All right, so go ahead, leave a comment below on how this has helped you today. And follow the steps in this video to help you get more customers faster. And also, as always, you can click the link somewhere around this video to get our free training that can help accelerate your business even more. Accelerate. What did I say? Accelerate? It's like an accelerated celebration. That's cool too. But we're going to accelerate your business even more. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this helped you, and I'll see you in the next video.